That is, and welcome for this webinar on research in biotechnology and its prospectus in life sciences. Today, I'm Dr. Sagar Berge and Dr. Rajeshri Singh who deliver a talk on this research in biotechnology and its prospect in life sciences. Dr. Rajeshri Singh is PhD coordinator at Amity Institute of Biotechnology. She completed her doctoral degree from Bath and done postdoctoral research in ATRAC, Kharghar, Mumbai. And she has around 6 years of research experience and 2 years of teaching experience. And she will give some general technology and what are the research area at AIB and which type of program we have and what at Amity. So, related that when you have any question, you can put your question in the chat. Okay. So, ma'am, you can start.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind introduction. And good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. So when we talk about biotechnology and doing higher studies in biotechnology, we will see that there is an increase in growing demand for this field, and many industries are actually fueling up with the help
Madam,
of biotechnology.
you change in presentation mode and slides are, you are still on first slide.
Okay. Um,
You do presentation mode.
Sir, I have done presentation mode. I'll just stop.
Reshare it then.
Okay. Is
Yes, a presentation. You click on.
So is this seen to you? The next slide?
No, it is still on the first slide and not in presentation. Should I share from mine?
Yes, you can. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute. I'll just try once more.
Okay. No, but you convert it in presentation now. It is still normal mode is there.
Is it changing here?
Changing, yes, changing.
So if I'll just keep it like this, if it is convenient, I mean, if it is not changing to my presentation.
Presentation mode you can change now. Slideshow.
Okay,
Slideshow.
I have changed it.
No, but it is still display same. Okay, you can say next if I will share.
Okay, sir. Is the second slide seen?
Yes.
So can we continue like this? So
yes,
it may.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sorry for the interruption. Because of some technical issues, the slides are not coming in slide mode. So as I was just talking about that, there is a biotechnology market which is booming up in near future. It is still is having its own growth pace, and this outbreak of COVID and other kind of infectious disease and emerging disease have also increased the demand for biotechnological products as in vaccine, diagnostic kits, drugs, and which has positively impacted the market growth in biotechnology. Also now there are certain technical advanced studies which are being done, which is multidisciplinary artificial intelligence, big data analysis in this field, which is creating lots of opportunities for the people who want to now work further in this field. When we talk about biotechnology sector, it can contribute through biopharma, where we can develop drugs, vaccines, diagnostic kits, therapeutics, and many other kind of interventions for treatment. Bioservice for CRO, custom manufacturing, bioagriculture for betterment for agricultural things like biopesticides, biofertilizers, hybrid seeds, bioindustry, bioinformatics, through databases, through integrated research applications, many kind of softwares which are being used in biotechnology. As a biotechnologist, you can contribute as medical biotechnologist, pharmaceuticals, agricultural biotechnologist, food biotechnologist, environmental and industrial biotechnologist. So it's majorly a research oriented field, which is having lots of professional and academic growth in the coming time. When we see our when we talk about the higher studies in biotechnology after MSc, that is PhD, the candidates after completing their higher studies can work as professor in various colleges, biochemist, medical services are there, microbiologist, biomanufacturing, medical communications specialist, and they can work directly into R&D industry for their sales, management, application based careers, which are quite popular these days. When we talk about research, there are other fields also which are very much applicable, which can be explored by the students who are working, who are studying in this field, which can be sales and marketing, regulatory affairs, medical writing, journalism, medical law. There is IPR, branding, policy making, big data analysis, career consulting, entrepreneurship, startups, all that kind of aspects which can also be explored with the higher studies in this field. So here in this talk, we'll be just in few of the slides, we'll be telling you about the PhD biotechnology course, which is being offered at MIT University, Mumbai. And MIT University, Mumbai is established under Maharashtra Government Act of 2014 and is recognized by UGC Act. Here at MIT University, Mumbai, they are high-tech labs and well-equipped library. We have state-of-art laboratories and advanced equipments and instruments. We have distinguished faculty, scientists, and staff, multidisciplinary research centers, center of excellence, and we are known for our cutting-edge research and development, which is highly evident by our high-quality publications, patents, research grants. We have tie-ups with our industries like IBM, Oracle, Sun Microsystems, CA Technologies, and other skill enhancement for our students. We have a MIT Innovation Incubator for bio-entrepreneurship. We have CRC, that is Corporate Research Center for placement, and we have a modern 5-acre sport complex and a big, as you can see in this picture, a big complex of MIT University, Mumbai, with a picturesque environment around it. So when I talk about it, we offer multiple course over here, which is the BTech in biotechnology, MTech in biotechnology, BSc, MSc. And here in this few of slides, we'll focus more about the PhD admission, that is for your higher education in MIT University, Mumbai, with respect to PhD. Here we offer full-time PhD. If some candidates is interested in PhD, they can come here for full-time, working only for research. And we also offer for part-time PhD. When we say part-time PhD, we have our students who are doing already their job in established industry research units, and they would like to further pursue PhD along with their job. So when they can do PhD along with their job profile, it creates opportunity for them to work to have both the industry exposure along with the gaining of higher degree. They can specialize in the area of their interest when they are working in their industry. The same kind of area can be explored further through PhD. As they have immense experience in their own field as working in their industry, they can find a mentor in their own industry and they can collaborate with us, having a principal, having a guide from MIT University, Mumbai, and they can choose to work on a project on a scientific query. And it is ideal for those who have already spent time working with organization, because they can advance their educational skill and still continue function as an employee of their company. So it's this was the details which I gave for our part-time PhD program. Then when we say about part-time PhD program or full-time PhD program, our major focus area for research which one can pursue at AUM is structural and computational biology, stem cell biology, environmental and industrial biotechnology, biofuels and bioproducts, animal and plant biotechnology, drug design and medical, nanobiotechnology and microbial biotechnology. We have Center for Excellence also for further refinement of research in the specific areas. We have Center for Astrobiology, Center for Proteomics and Drug Discovery, Center for Drug Discovery and Development, Center for Computational Biology and Translational Research. When we say that we are doing this research, we have state-of-art laboratories to facilitate these kind of research for our students. So those who are working for full-time can utilize these labs for working over here. Those who are working, those who have participated through part-time PhD can come for certain of their objectives to work in these labs for finishing of their objectives. Our team, our AIB team is led by Dr. P. Supasanna, who is Professor, Head AIB, and his research interest lies in plant biotechnology and stress biology. We have highly specialized faculty members who have done their doctorate and postdoctorate in various fields of biotechnology. They have varied experience and research interests, which ranges from industrial biotechnology, computational biology, proteomics and molecular modeling and drug designing, microbiology, biofuels, reproductive biology, microbiology, plant biotechnology, nanotechnology, plant pharmacology, cancer and regenerative medicines, tuberculosis biology, antimicrobial resistance, biochemistry, cancer immunology, and astrobiology as well. These faculty members, the details of these faculty members, their research interests, their work which they are doing currently, all this information you can search through our microsite. All the information about these faculties in detail is provided in the microsite of Amity University, Mumbai. Then when we talk about research, it is always seen through research outcome. And when we say research outcome, it is by the number of publication made by the students in their tenure of doing research. So we have around 194 research publications from the time of inception, and it is, as you can see from the graphs, it is ever increasing. Then number of projects which is submitted by our faculty members for the grant for the research funding is 123. The number of PhD scholars, as we are talking about PhD admissions and the courses we provide in PhD, we have around 42 students who are enrolled with our full-time and part-time PhD course, and number of conferences attended by all our students is around 160. And this is a few glimpse of the research articles published by our students. Then, as a research is always fueled by funding, and for that funding, we have applied through many industrial and government sources, and we have got funding from government sources as well as for industry sources for doing research in the relevant area. We have got around 2.85 crores of funding for doing research at Amity University, Mumbai. It is from ICMR, DBT, SERB, for doing various kind of projects. So again, details of these things also you can find at our microsite, AIB microsite. For making collaborations, when we say about research, we always think about industrial applications, it's bench to bed applications. So for collaborations, we have got MOU signed with Blue Marmals Space Institute of Science, Paras Defense, Birbal Sahani Institute of Paleo Science DST, Organic Recycling, Grumpo Drilling, Mars Society of Australia, Ipsum, Innovation Analytics, University of Cincinnati, USA, Prokaryotic Lab Private Limited. So these are few of the MOUs which are signed by AIB for the collaborative research which can be facilitated. These is a glimpse of few of the technology developed or in process by our research which is undergoing at AUM. And when I just talk about PhD program, it is at our university, we follow a semester system for PhD. For full-time candidate who is coming here for doing research at Amity University, the minimum tenure is 3 years. So if you are enrolled in 3 years, if your you can say you qualify for certain milestones for the PhD, which is like minimum 2 peer-reviewed publication and passing of the coursework, you can even submit your thesis. But the minimum period is 3 years. For part-time candidates, the minimum period is 4.5 years, in which you can actually submit your pre-synopsis, thesis, and then having fulfilling all the requirements for PhD, one can get its degree done in 4.5 years. This is just few of the milestones which have every candidate who is working in PhD has to fulfill. That is, one is the coursework, 6-month coursework, which is actually which happens once in a week when you enroll for this program. That is on Saturday, because we keep in mind that we have our candidates as a part-time doing PhD. So they are having their industry as well as academic interest. So coursework is conducted in Saturday for 4 months, every Saturday for 4 months. That's actually overall 6 months is taken for the completion and result declaration. Then after successfully completing the coursework, one can go for pre-synopsis, giving the brief of the research which they will do in coming 3 or 4 years. Then they can start their wet or dry lab work to fulfill the objectives they have laid down in their pre-synopsis. And then when they are doing their wet or dry lab work, they can come and submit their things every 6 monthly to get the committee suggestions, instructions to refine their work, to fulfill the objectives which they have laid down to complete their thesis. And once they have fulfilled all their objectives, they can submit their final synopsis and defend their thesis. So this is the brief of the information which is just I have shared just now. So research expertise I have shared in my previous slides. Admission criteria is MSc with minimum 55% marks in eligible degree. And those who have cleared NET, GET, SLIT may get exemption for the PhD entrance exam. Otherwise, we have a PET, which is MET PhD entrance exam. And you can we offer admission twice a year. One is we have 2 batches, that is January batch and July batch. So right now admissions are open for January 2023 session, and for that 10th Feb is the last date for application on the microsite, which is open for admission now. Once you apply over there, test and interviews will be conducted on 15th, 16th and 17th Feb 2023. The course, the syllabus for studying for the PET exam will be based on the MSc syllabus, which you have studied, and result will be declared on 21st Feb 23 for the January 23 session admissions. So this is all about from my side about the informations regarding PhD full-time and part-time at MET University. And if you have any query regarding any of the doubts or further query for admission purpose, you can contact me on my mail ID rsingh1@mum.met.edu. I'll be happy to fulfill any of to give you any suggestion or solve any of your query if you are having regarding PhD admission. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. If participants, if you have any question, any query, you can put your question in chat box. You ask anything. Sharwari. Mr. Arvind, can you unmute Miss Sharwari? Sharwari, you can unmute yourself and you can talk. Yes.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir, you said in the beginning, I know you personally.
Yes.
As in, we have never met, but through Bastikar sir and Pramod sir, I know you.
Yes.
Yes, so I work for some projects and things with them. And yeah, so this time I'm planning for enrolling for the PhD. I've done all the technical things and waiting for the entrance. So I have few questions about the entrance, sir. Yeah, and your last webinar also I had attended, protein
Yes.
network.
Introduction.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and thanks, Dr. Rajeshri ma'am, for the enlightening slides about the PhD. I had the same queries you have already covered, but few on the same line I would like to ask about the entrance actually. I am MTech. So I have not done MSc. So what exactly I need to prepare? Right now I'm referring to JRF and CSIR papers, but I would be grateful if you have some sample papers of amity or some guidelines to prepare in a more specific way.
Okay. One thing is we have PET exam having
Hmm.
100 questions. 50
Hmm.
questions will be asked from our subject specific, that is biotechnology, and 50
Huh.
questions will be asked from general aptitude. That is
Okay.
basic general aptitude.
Hmm.
For preparing for our biotechnology domain questions, you can refer to cell biology, molecular biology, all the basic fundamental sciences which you had studied at your MTech level also. So that is one thing. Or you can drop me a mail so that I can help you with the some of the previous some of the questions which are being asked in our previous, like in last 5 years. I can give you certain like 5-10 sample questions which can
That
help
would
you
be
to
really
understand.
great, ma'am.
Yeah, so you can drop me a mail so that I can give you 5 to 10 questions based on our previous questions which we have asked. So by this you can evaluate what how we are asking the questions that I
Okay.
can help you with. But 50
Ma'am,
questions will be asked.
can I have your mail ID, please?
Yeah, it is rsingh1 at moom.met.edu.
So, madam, next question that Akhil Tiwari asking, how much fees of PhD? So, can you put some light on part-time and full-time PhD?
Sir, actually, we get the update from the account division, which is subject to like accounts
Yes.
division. But
Hmm.
roughly estimate which I am having is we are following semester system, and for full-time student it is 30,000 per semester, and for part-time student it is around 20,000 per semester. It is the best of my knowledge till previous
Yes.
semester, but is subject to change. But it is
Yes.
20,000, around 21,000 per semester for part-time students.
Per semester fees is that.
Yeah, per semester fees.
It will change, might be
I mean,
as per the
it can
yes.
be subject to change, but as of
Yes.
now, it has been there for last 2 years.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, one more thing. Ma'am, the date mentioned is 15, 16, 17 means, oh, 3 days. What is the
Actually,
exact
as per
plan?
the calendar which we received from the PhD department, we are given with 3 dates. That's why I have also given you 3 dates. It can
So
happen
any
on
one
any
of
one
that.
particular day.
Huh.
But if somebody is preparing for the exam, they should make themselves available on any of these 3 days so that you just follow all that timelines and all that
Okay,
of
ma'am,
that
it
day.
will be on site, right? In the
Uh,
campus.
that details I think admission people will give you. Most
Okay.
probably it can be online, but again
Okay.
you have to take the details from the admissions because you have filled the form. So till the admission for PhD program, all the communications will be done from the admissions department, but you can,
Okay.
when you are dropping a mail, I can clarify further on.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry, really sorry, but I have just noted it half. R Singh is GH, right?
Our sync one, I can share it to Sagar sir also. Sir, if we can
Yes.
write it
Yes.
on that
I
chat
will
box
type.
also.
Huh.
Our sync one, our
Hmm.
sync one,
Hmm.
RSINGH
Yes.
one.
Yes.
One means a digit one
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
at moom.met.edu, or at the microsite also you can find my mail ID. You can just
Okay,
search
ma'am.
to.
I will put in the chat box. I have.
Yeah, it is. Sir has put it in the chat boxes. Any of the attendees have any query about the program, fee structure, or anything which I may not have covered in this webinar, they can just mail a query to me. If I am having any information about it, I will update to you.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. My main concern was about the aptitude only because I had never given this kind of competitive exam.
Yeah,
So
I
I
totally
was just
understand,
curious
and
about that because I knew that Amity does not follow that JRF pattern and all. It was
yes,
just
it
for
has
my idea
its
to
own
study.
PhD entrance
Yeah,
test.
yeah.
Uh, What I can, like, if anyone who is interested in applying and preparing for PET exam, I can connect you to our previous students, 1 or 2 senior students who have cleared the PET exam and they are doing their degree as of
Yeah,
now with us. So they
yeah.
can, because they have faced the exam, they can actually guide you for your preparation in next 5 days.
Thank you, ma'am. I will put you a mail. Then if you can share
Yes.
just any 1 or 2 sample papers will give me a good idea
Yeah,
to
yeah.
prepare.
I can share our
Thank,
previous year sample papers.
thank you so much.
If anyone else have any question, you can put in the chat box or a section. Exam fee, examination. Akhil asking examination fee. Tentatively might be 1,000 is there. You can fill
Yeah, the
exam form.
admission, if you have
Uh,
filled the admission form, it will be covering that fees.
Around 1,000, I think. It is there.
Admission form, and then
Hmm.
after that, they will create all that formalities for you to prepare, for you to appear the exam.
Yeah, I think I can help the person with this information. I have filled the form. So
Hmm.
it was mentioned 1100, but when I reached to the end step, they said that it's waived, I think, for because of COVID reasons. So it's free as of now.
Okay.
Okay, 1 minute I have.
So it is waived as of now. The fees, exam
Yeah,
fees
yeah.
is
Means
waived.
I have
Okay.
filled, I think, 8 days before all the
Yeah,
formalities.
yeah.
I
Then
got,
because I was knowing for previous 2 years, it was
yeah,
waived.
yeah,
But
yeah,
for this semester, I was to take that input from admissions whether it is
yes,
also
yes.
waived for this semester. It is
Yeah, I
waived
have
for this semester.
completed the process, so I got that means note at the end. When
Okay.
I was about to click on the credit button, I got it that it has been waived, so it should
Okay.
work for others also.
Okay, I think if no more questions, I think then we will close the session.
Okay. Thank you, Shavri. Thank you all the
Thank you, ma'am.
attendees for attending this session and becoming the part of this session. Thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Yeah.